Hey, this is Sam from Shure. In this video tutorial, I'll cover how to make changes to a large number of channels or devices all at once with Wireless Workbench 6. If you're familiar with Wireless Workbench, you'll know that the inventory view, the one that I'm looking at now, is a view designated to managing equipment. Now, this equipment could be online connected Shure wireless systems, or offline or virtual Shure systems, or those of third parties that Wireless Workbench includes in its database. The beauty of this inventory view is it gives me a one-stop shop to control a lot of properties from many of my devices. I'll add some offline devices to my inventory. I'll just pick some Axient Digital receivers, but the demo I'll show will work for online or offline devices. It doesn't really matter. So the inventory view, if you're familiar with it, you probably know that you can directly edit properties of any of the channels that are shown in the inventory list directly. That can be done really simply for any of the displayed columns that are here. I can also right-click on these columns and show or hide more or less properties if I want. Now, one change at a time is convenient, but it doesn't really scale well if you've got a large number of channels to modify. For this reason, we added the Item Properties sidebar. This sidebar will basically show me the properties of the thing or things that I have selected in the inventory view. So you notice when I select one particular row, the properties that are displayed here are divided by device properties, things that are affecting the entire device, or channel properties, things that just affect the channel that I have selected. If I expand any of these drawers or look at these properties here, you'll see that all of the values that are specified here correspond to the thing that I have selected. So if I wanted to say change the channel name for all of these devices, instead of going one by one and making all those changes, the first thing I do would be select all of the channels I want to impact with the change. And then I can use the controls in this Item Properties sidebar to specify the changes. So let's say I wanted to name all of my channels in like a channel 1, channel 2, or RF1, RF2 sort of numerical sequence. What I can do is type the channel name here. Now if I just pressed apply right now, what I would do is send this channel name, the identical channel name, to all of the selected things that I have here. But instead I'll use this auto enumerate feature, and I'll specify a numbering scheme that I want to be applied. Using 2 digits here will tell Wireless Workbench to use 2 full digits so that I can go from 09 to 10, 11, 12, basically using 2 full digits to number. And when I press apply, you'll notice none of the changes have taken place yet. All of these changes made in the Item Properties sidebar are only sent to devices when I apply. So when I press apply, you'll notice my channel names, instead of being their default value, go from Chan 01, 02, 03, all the way up to 16. So this is just an example of how I can use the Item Properties sidebar to modify any of the properties that are displayed in these sidebar drawers here. Now you'll notice as you use this item properties for different types of devices, whether it's ULXD or UHFR or even third-party systems, the properties that are available will differ based on the properties that the actual device has. But in a nutshell, that's really it. The Item Properties sidebar is a great way to make batch edits to a large number of channels really quickly and conveniently.